Hey everyone, just wanted to do a quick walkthrough on my vintage Alienware Aurora. I got this in 2008. Gotten to want to make this into a modern rig. As you see, a lot has changed in here. Went with the Intel i5, 16 gig DDR5 of course, GeForce RTX 4060, and of course the game changer. Finally made the change to the solid state hard drives, as opposed to using these ancient bricks I've been living with all my life. So I got 2 terabyte on that, so I'm gonna have a heck of a challenge trying to fill that thing up. Also, I had a shop do this for me. They were called Kentucky Trade out of Lexington, Kentucky. The reason I had them do it, I had no way of figuring out how to get these Alienware lights to work. So that was my sticking point, and I just didn't want to get into things and mess it all up. So I let the pros do it, and even they had a heck of a time. I don't know if you can see that proprietary board that Dell put in here. I believe that controls the lighting system on this thing, and they had quite a challenge, but they were able to do it. Not exactly as Dell intended it to work, but the lights do work on this rig, and I'm very pleased. I wanted that because this is my first gaming rig I ever bought, so I'm kind of like attached to it, so I wanted to keep it. I wanted to play modern games with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this for a minute. I'll get it put back together and we'll get it running. Okay, we're about ready to fire this up. If you're a vintage gamer like I am, when you modernize these old rigs, the problem you have is these old CDR games. Like this one's my favorite of all time, Saboteur. What's better than killing Nazis and having a racing game all built into one? Problem is with these CD-ROMs, most of these new motherboards and whatnot, they're not compatible with these old optical drives like this. So if you're a vintage gamer like me, you're gonna go and want to get yourself something like this. This is made by Asus. It's just a little optical drive. You can just plug it into your USB port. That's a game changer too if you want to keep your old games around. And you had to mess with some of your settings and stuff to get these old games to run. They're kind of finicky at times with using modern equipment, but you can't get them to run if you have the fortitude to work through it. And now if you have these old brick hard drives like I do, you have a lot of your old music and games on them. This is made by Sabrent. I'll put it in the detail section, and that way you can get your data off your old hard drives and use your USB port, and you can get it onto your new solid state. So it's good to have. At least you can get some of your old vintage stuff onto your new equipment. Alright, we'll go. This is the best part of going solid state, y'all. It just fires up so quickly. Lights are working. Loading up. And boom, we're there. Now for some reason these lights don't come on immediately, but after it runs and gets through its whole boot cycle, it will light up. Okay, 5 seconds later, yeah, now everything's working. Now the thing with I did like about the original setup of the Aurora, you could use an app on the desktop and you can change all these colors. I think they have like 24 colors you can choose from, and you can make them flash and do all kinds of stuff, but it's really all not necessary. I'm just happy to have the auxiliary lighting like this working. There's also some of these nice little auxiliary lights on the back side, so you're working with the ports and whatnot, you can see what you're doing. So it's a really good basic setup for the day when it was made, but it's also nice when you can modernize it and still keep on gaming with it. So if you enjoyed this video, hit me up with any comments in the comments section, and thanks for watching.